Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as we deal with Lindsay. Because apparently there's a revolt in our hands or something, and apparently that has consequences, even though I'm not really sure what they are. Hurry, Gilladell, says Lindsay, your performance at the Rushlight tournament, well, frankly, you'd have been better off not going at all. The people are laughing at you. You've completely lost their trust. The seeds of Irovetti's propaganda will be falling on fertile soil. I don't know how that works in a medieval setting, but anyway. I don't want to be a downer, says Lindsay, but you always are. Lindsay, yeah. But the fate of the kingdom really is in your hands here, Gilladell. I'm afraid to think what might happen if we don't get control of the situation in the next few months. Yeah, maybe I'm not going to win the election the next cycle, which is not how that works, because either way, I don't understand. But we're gonna kill Irovetti, which is a good thing, because he's scumbag. What do we have? For many reasons as well. On the trail of monsters. It takes a bunch of time. Jethal, you can do that. Yes. So such doing. Arcane and espionage. Absolutely. Monsters sent by Irovetti are attacking your kingdom, appearing literally from out of nowhere. Yes, that is literally what is happening. So we have Lindsay. I'm gonna rest, and hopefully it'll take only 8 hours, but I don't think it does. I think it takes 11, because we did this last time around. Saving. That saving thing, I don't think it's actually the case. I think it's doing something, but it took 8 hours. I was right. And that means we have new kingdom. Oh, yeah. I need to restart the game. The things shine a lot, basically. But let's find out. Divine protection from fear. Success. Strengthen Sanna's skill as a counselor. Success as well. And we have Lindsay ready to go. We got Pitaxian Presents. No, that's probably presents. The whole region is being overwhelmed by monsters that appear from thin air. Something must be done again with this. Yeah, Amory can handle things. I have a problem. So find a way to deal with the bandits. Yeah. I can get to Pitax. And how about that? It seems Octavia comes from a noble family. Let's take Rugongar and Christian out into the world, and we're gonna figure those quest lines out, because we have to do that, and we don't need to be here for the moment, because we have 1 day to go until we're let's go over here, leave, that's good, until we're ready. Let's see, Rim, that's a terrible idea what I'm doing, by the way. Rugongar. But it is the idea that I'm doing. A mystery surrounds King Castruccio Irovetti. I forgot that his name was. Does it? Does it, really? Because it doesn't look like it does. Anyway, let's just level you up in a jiffy. You need a little bit of things, don't you? Arcane Caster and Magus. Bonus Magus feat. What am I actually focusing you on? I'm not focusing you on anything. You're not even... Yeah, you're not my, you're not a counselor. Shut up. None of them are a counselor, actually. Let's see. Yeah, this is better to explore. Rugongar's is to the northwest. But Christian... Yeah, it's over there. Christian doesn't actually have a quest marker. Oh, that is there. It wasn't there before. Where is Trishan's quest? It turns out the kingdom of the clans didn't disappear after all. Its cultists are sneaking around among the peaceful citizens and stealing those who aren't careful. Neither the queen nor Trishan know where the prisoners are taken, but they have an idea where they can start looking. Do they? Cause I don't. What is the name of that quest? Saving Grace. It's not here. I would expect it to be on the southeast. Because of course you would expect it to be on the southeast. Huh. Well, how do I... There it is. So we're going to enter. We're going to go back to the throne room because I'm not taking Trishan. I'm taking only Rigongar. I think that's better for everybody involved. Because if Trishan is not going to tell me where to go, well, the reason why it's not telling me most likely is that it is in PTAX. Well, I say most likely. I mean, it's an educated guess, I suppose. No, not you. Let's see, Harim, and you, yes. And now we can go to the northwest, and definitely not be harassed by tremendous amounts of bandits that, honestly, were infuriating me. Okay, you can go away. Let's, I need to use, yeah, there it is. Let's go over here, but unfortunately, can I cross the river? Or not river, but it's not a river. The border, I suppose. Anyway, we're gonna stay in our territory for a long while, which means that we will be able to keep track of what's going to happen tomorrow. And we're going to avoid all these random encounters, because they're just enemies and they don't matter. Although I am pretty certain the game wants me to level up based on those. And we got a kingdom event. Lindsay, after the public debates, yeah, we heard this one. It's the balance thingy. And everything is good. Economy, but we don't need these. Trade with Galt. We got training, we got curses, we got other... Yeah, everything is under control. There's no events. So there's nothing happening. I really think that what I said last episode about basically doing away with the time that it takes to resolve those events would just solve all the problems. Well, it's not that the game has problems with the kingdom management. It's just that it really feels like there's no options. It's just you're managing things, but it's just sort of at the mercy of... are these cultists again? No, they're not. Yeah. I really wish that we could just have more of a say in how situations get resolved. And the game has a way to do that. It's just to choose the right... we're going over here. Yeah. Choose the right... envoy, or whatever they're called. Because I never remember. Oh, look at that! Nothing happened on the passage of that day. And yeah, those cultists are everywhere. I am not a fan. Just absolutely not a fan. We're gonna sleep over here. And hear about to ramble.
You made yourself undead on purpose. That's disgusting.
Judge what you know about. The taste of beer, for example. But keep quiet about things you have no idea about.
You said about twice. You shouldn't say about twice. You shouldn't. I mean, you should actually say it. It's fine for you to say it. The writing is the different. Ooh! The day passed. Such terrible things. There it is. Let's see what happens. Ooh, an event. Songs of Pitax. Pitax bards are spreading light. Oh, not this one again. Jesus. It's just... That's such a dumb plot device. Because effectively it is a plot device. It's oh no, my reputation that I don't have. Do we have a reputation meter? Actually, that would solve things. That would really solve things. I'm now thinking. It's not because my problem with it is from a storytelling perspective. It is from a it doesn't make sense that in this setting, you know, people joking about me would affect me in any way. That's a lot of dead people over here. I didn't read the description. I probably should. Rigongar dies a lot, by the way. He goes down fast. Falcata over here, sure. But if the game had a reputation meter, like in the character screen, and you'd see it go down. By the way, you still have 0 constitution. And you'd see it go down depending on your ruling, which would make total sense. It would make total sense. I don't know what the results of that would, but even if just a single meter without any consequence would just add to it. It should have a consequence, but still. We have a doggo called Cole. Cole says woof bow wow. In the dry grass, you can barely make out signs that people once lived here. Burned bits of tents, rusty swords, rain-washed bones, and an old half-orc is the only living soul among the desolation. Wrapped in a charred mantle, he sits on the ground, devouring a raw rabbit and tossing the bones to a dog lying at his feet. He squints at your approach, but he doesn't reach for any weapon. Who's there? No one comes by here anymore. I'm Rigongar, a son of the Sharp Fangs tribe, and they sold me into slavery. Where are the Sharp Fangs? You're looking at them. The old man points to the bones scattered along the ground. All there, elders to children. Just me left of the Sharp Fangs. Well, me and you. Harim scans the wasteland covered with bones with a long and pensive look. Without saying a word, the dwarf takes a deep breath and starts fiddling with his beard. Which is, in the culture of the dwarves, is a sign of respect, mind you. Who are you? Inged. Maybe. Son of Shatara, and last of the Sharp Fangs tribe. Got nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, and my hands have been feeble a long time. I sit here and eat whatever coal brings me, waiting for some kind of person to pass by and help an old man bury all these bones. But no one comes here. Must think it's a cursed place, and they're right. Tell me about your tribe. Our tribe was always stronger, braver, and more valiant than the other tribes. Know why? We had a tradition, mixing our blood with orc blood, orc power with human prowess. We took the best of both races. No room for weaklings in the tribe. Weak children were either left in the field or sold to someone from the city. You say you were sold? Must have been sickly. What good would that do to the tribe? I don't blame us for your own weakness. Disgusting, says Jethal. Every time I learn something new about the habits of savages, I deeply regret it. It's not, they're not all, like, that's not a culture, Jethal. They're not savages. It's not like you're learning about French cuisine and just being like, oh no, I don't like it. Or why wouldn't you like it? But anyway, the point is, Jethal, shut up. You're the worst. You're not the worst, Jethal. Lindsay's worse. No, actually, Harim is worse. What happened to the Sharp Fangs? Dead. All dead. Chieftain's son destroyed them. See Chieftain Agdan, may he feast eternally with Gorum. He didn't want anyone else's kid to become chieftain after him, so he needed an heir with incredible power. That's why he chose Gra, the Dragon Eye, to bear his children. She was a mighty orc warrior who scorched her enemies with lightning. Boasted of having dragons in her family. She demanded a lot of gold for it, but she delivered more than she promised. She had not one, but twins. Twins is not a number. Actually, I misread that. She had not one child, but twins. That's a little bit better. Agdan thought a while on what to do, and then wisely decided that a tribe doesn't need two chieftains. Sold the weaker one to someone from the city to get back some of the gold he spent. Started raising the second one, Stragar, to be our new chieftain. The boy was all right. Deft, cunning, strong, and he knew how to use dragon charms. Could strike an elk with lightning from his hands when he was knee-high. But there must have been too much orc and dragon blood in him, and too little human. Older he got, the more, well, you know. No, I don't. The old man knocks on his head with a bony knuckle. I really don't. He had a temper like a dragon. If something went wrong, he'd start fighting right off. Couldn't tell his tribefolk from strangers and would shoot lightning at the tiniest provocation. Was always cocky with his father, too. Called him names, screaming about how the chieftain sold his brother, saying he'd look for him and return him to the tribe. In a word, crazy. Anyone else? I was gonna say that sounds about like he was the only decent person in here, which is hard to believe because he was raised by that. It's just not how things work. but you know, because you're not born with good morals. Anyway, in a world crazy, or in a world crazy, anyone else would have been happy that the chieftain's mantle, the one I wear now, ahem, anyone else would be happy to be getting the mantle, especially with no rivals for it. But he was stubborn, wanted his brother back, no matter what. And then one time, Agadan grew tired of Stragar's whims, decided to teach him a lesson as a father does. Knocked him a couple of times with a long rod, and that was it. Boy screamed like the hells, and his eyes flared blue. Started shooting lightning all around, the eyes did. It was terrifying. I still see it in my sleep, I bet. Flame, smoke, lightning everywhere, but coming from the eyes. Tents burning one after the other, or another. I was too old to fight, so I hid behind... Why would you fight your heir? Just you shut up and take the punishment and murder. I was too old to fight, so I hid behind a hillock to stay out of the way. Some of the others, they went at him with swords, and they all died. No one survived. Even the little ones were burned alive. He took as good as he gave, though. Died of wounds soon after. And that was the end of the Sharp Fangs. Rugongar looks at the bones scattered in the grass, baffled. Brother, he says. What do you say, Rugongar? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear it. Well, what is there to say? The half-orc looks around, bones scattered in the grass again. Lend me a hand here. Let's give these jerks a proper burial at least. And we made a mound. Lad, you're Stragar's brother. The chieftain's second son. This is yours, then. The old man drops the charred mantle from his shoulders, holding it out to Rugongar. Tribe might be gone, but chieftain's mantle is yours by right. After a moment of hesitation, Rugongar accepts the mantle. Thanks, old man. May the gods grant their souls peace. Rugongar looks at you. Let's go. Nothing left to do here. The half-orc turns and walks away from the burned settlement without looking at anyone. We never got to learn about the tribe very much. Can you imagine how a tribe would be like this? It seems like they were all men, for one. They didn't have a family. Well, they did. They did have the lineage, so that they would have their fathers. Well, I'll say they're all men. It's hard to tell. I suppose they could have women, I suppose, but they could. Why? Oh, Rugongar died. He didn't die, don't worry. He just disappeared because of reasons. But the thing is, they chose their strongest. They always bred with orc women? No. I don't know. Anyway, but the thing is that the family ties would be completely different from what other tribes and other societies in the setting would be, which is interesting. But we didn't really learn too much. Can't be equipped by this character. +6 resistance bonus to all saving throws, immunity to fear and confusion effects. That's pretty decent. In tabletop, like, it's very clear that these items are straight from tabletop. And they're just not. That's not... You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do... You need to... like, this system needs to be completely rebalanced for computer. Hiccups. Rugongar is with me, though. Which is interesting. Let's go back. Because we... now we're going back... Oh, my God. It's so far away. Unless we have a teleport? I doubt it. I don't remember where we have teleports. We should see. Because we have a teleport on the east side of the map, but not here. The thing is, it's just it's paradigm shifting to have a civilization like that. Thanks. These encounter. Well, actually, that might have been a cultist. The artisan's loss. The warden offered the artisan all the resources he required to create the masterpiece. A few days later, the master repeated his success and disclosed the secrets of its creation to his colleagues, who immediately applied this knowledge to their work. Okay, well, that's pretty good. Thanks. That was the 100% chance to do, because it was serious. Remember that one? That was easy. That was serious, doing it. So what should I do now? We should bring Octavia. We're going to Pitax, basically, because I'm pretty sure that's where we need to go to complete the bandits quest. Day shifting. Let's see what we have. We have a new event. Pitaxian assassins. Several influential citizens have been killed in their own homes. Who are these influential citizens? What is this? Who do they influence? It seems that Pitaxian assassins do not limit their targets to those on the battlefield. I don't know what to tell you about this. Sirius is the only one capable of... These are proper crises over here. Like, a lot of them are requiring crisis points to be spent. So, you know, proper stuff. And here we are. Let's teleport. Yeah, we only have Varnhold, which is a shame. So, no teleports for us to the west, although we might eventually. Throne room. So, yeah, next up, we're going to be back to our main team. And I'm just going to sleep over here, and that's why I came to the throne room. Oh, I'm not just going to sleep over here. Veraska showed up and given me something. Thanks. Bye. Okay, what did I actually get? I got Plate of the Beast. A +2. Seriously? Seriously? I mean, I still have... No, armor is actually... I have a lot of armor. I have a lot of armor. Oh, I should rest. Sorry. So hopefully this will be the next day. It is not the next day, because it only spent 8 hours. So it is late in that day. And if I rest again, it'll be late in the next day, which is sort of a pointless thing. Yeah, I can't... like, outside you can choose how long you want to rest. But not here. So, Octavia is back. She's always left behind on these side quests, which is bad, because then her level up is going to be slower. But we're taking her and everybody else back to Pitax. Over yonder. 2 days of journey. That's going to be a long journey, and I hope this isn't to go back to the throne room, is what I mean to say. Oh, it isn't. The missing ambassador. A foreign ambassador arrived in our lands, but went missing on the way to the capital. Okay. Together with their entire cortege. I don't know what that means. The guards have discovered evidence of an assault, and an investigation is in order. However, whoever committed this crime must be found and punished, or the queen herself will be held responsible. By whom? Who's gonna hold me responsible? Valerie strives to follow the letter of the law. Well, we're just gonna save scum that, because that is, like, our crisis points are just disappearing. That's a proper effect of the Pitaxian onslaught, basically. Also of me being slow at developing my kingdom, basically. And I haven't been too slow. Okay, get a save in there right before the end of the day, so we can see good things happen, or maybe we'll see. 70% is not great. Actually, it wasn't even 70%. An artist's freedoms. Oh, is this one? No, wait. Is that the one where? No, it's not the one where somebody wants to write a book about me or whatnot. It's just some. I don't remember what that one is. But anyway, whatever. We're good. What do we have? Ooh, peaceful travelers. Random encounter. We should pay attention to that. We're gonna approach. I should not pay attention to that. I should have known. It's this guy again. Such a weird encounter, honestly. Why? It baffles me, honestly. Anyway, we're good. Moving on. At least it's not an actual enemy encounter. That was me quick saving, and it showed up. The menagerie, but it's a lie. It's that thing was blasted over something else. It's like when you go. Oh. Okay, I'm going back over here. It's like when you go to a shop and find the price with another price underneath. I don't know if that's a common event. Ashes and dust. Such ashes and dustness. It's going to take a little while. It's early in the month, so we should be fine for that event, or for those events. So the menagerie over here. Oh, wait, it's got an exclamation mark. Huh. This is where King Irovetti's servants gather monsters before sending them to wreak havoc in your realm. Spoiler! Also, menagerie does mean, as far as I know, the place where you keep all of your monsters. Or creatures, anyway. So I suppose I should have figured. But still, spoiler. That's a really weird thing. We're not going to be able to rest in here, are we? I got rations. That's just bad. I did the bad. I need to rest outside, not in here. Fleeing the wrongful wrath of King Irovetti. I do not recall Lindsay having done that, honestly. You know, fleeing King Irovetti's wrath.
You practice so much, and always by yourself. Aren't you tired of doing the same lunges over and over again? How about we work together?
Fine, why not? But it won't replace my practice. For me, the most important asset in battle is discipline, self-control, and iron will.
No, it's armor class. She doesn't know anything. It is armor class. That's certainly your most important asset. Although by the game's logic, it's probably your face. Or other parts of her, maybe, because the way the game. I'm not saying that she's ugly in the portrait. I'm saying that the game sings her praises in just wow. The game is infatuated with Valerie, as we know. So we got a troll guard. Now it's up to you to decide whether it's a troll who's a guard or if it's the guard of trolls. That is a lot of them. That is a lot of troll guards. They're very upset. I wonder why. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, you can't change the location there. Her rim might be under attack right about now. Her rim didn't get hit. That fireball actually landed pretty nicely. No, we need to kill you, and I'm gonna send a rim and Valerie up here. Okay, that's good enough. That's going really well. One would think that trolls with those blades in their things would be really dangerous, but they're not, as it turns out. Things in their fists. Basically, they're blades. Wolverine blades. What's that? Huh. Oh, it's the armored trolls that we heard about. They have full blade armor. We know you, Borba, says Karga.
We see you before. Borba kill Father Kartag.
We be alone long time, hungry, wait, search. Now Borba be here. Well, Argulka is alive, he still rules. Go to him, and you will never have to be hungry or lonely again. You'll be able to have your own children. That comes out of nowhere. Can you imagine? It's like, oh no, this person wants to hurt me, and I'm gonna save you. Go, and you can have your own children. Anyway, our Dag is one of them. He's apparently susceptible to my diplomacy. The silence seems to last forever. Tiny troll eyes are hungrily peering at you, obviously craving your blood. Finally, one of them speaks. Good, Borba. All right. Borba means meat, by the way. Although I remember rambling about it meaning either food or meat, and I don't remember what conclusions I came to, but I think there might be some wiggle room there, because I think it means food rather than meat. But either way, the game makes a big deal about Borba being a word, but it's fairly inconsequential. We got Droskar Almighty. What have I done to deserve this? Says the Smith Overseer over there. Well, what have you done? What have you done? I think he's about to die. Potentially? No. It's weird, but you're definitely about to die. Okay. Octavia, control fireball in there. Okay, attack that, and You attack that, except for you. Let's see what we can pull off. Spreading the damage out, not a great idea, but at this moment, it is the best idea that we have. Good. Armor class, I tell you. It's everything. And also, saving throws are also pretty important. We got a Warhammer +1. We have a Belt of Giant Strength +2. Helmet of Vast Intelligence +1. It's a lie. It says +2, but it isn't. Amulet of Natural Armor +1. Ring of Protection. Full Plate. Those are unidentified, though. Or that one was. It was a full plate +1. Cloak of Resistances. Nothing tremendous. And I suppose that all that loot that I was listing off came specifically from the smith. Or whatever the other one was. A shard over here. Fine hide. We haven't been skinning animals recently, have we? That was something that was very common at the beginning of the game, and not anymore. We haven't been fighting too many animals. Or have I just been forgetting to skin them? Because that also sounds like a thing I would do. Forgetting is my business. And business is good. Scimitar called Thundercrack, which was my nickname in school. It is a +5 scimitar. It's a shame I don't have those. I'm not specialized in scimitar. And a piece of sky metal. Short. And, oh, this keeps going. Okay. It isn't a particularly big map. We got Octavia at the front, because of course we do. You troll snout, stay inside the circle. What does he care if he loses a few toes, though? He'll grow new ones. Yeah, stand as you want, no worries. Well, oh yeah, they're teleporting. Where should we throw this next batch? Says nerd Zottenruppel. How many times do I have to say it? Don't bother me when the sorceress turns and cries out in surprise when she sees you. Bleak, nearly gray hair sticks out from under her ridiculous leather helmet. An insane light gleams in her bloodshot eyes. Ah, here you are, Gilladel. I've been waiting for you for some time. Idovetti was afraid you would find us immediately, but he obviously overestimated your abilities. Hey. Are you the one sending monsters to my lands? Of course it's me. The great and terrible nerd Zittentroppel, the most feared sorceress in these lands and every other, and mistress of teleportation at your service. The woman sneers and gives a mocking bow. How did you agree to work for Irovetti, though? I don't care about your Irovetti, that lewd snot rag. But you can't argue with the bleaching. No, I can't. I really can't. You'd turn to anyone when your hair starts to lose color and the skin to fade and wrinkle. But just look at what he helped me build here. Even you must appreciate it. What the heck is the bleaching? The bleaching is a name given to the physical decoloration and aging of a gnome. Oh, right. Sure. Find a system, she says. Find a system of underground caves and clear it of all the creatures. Create a gigantic teleportation circle capable of transferring whole hordes of monsters. Breed and train huge uncontrollable beasts, and then hurl them whenever you wish. Hurl them at the naked guards at a bathhouse, onto a bed of a merchant couple, to your privy even. There's a theme going on in those. Or there's a lot of butts. Or to a tower roof, and then watch them try to get down from there through a magic ball, or better yet, drop them into a lake. Think of the splash. We lost the butts theme, though. Anyway, what could you possibly know about the bleaching, half-elf? You would never understand this quiet, crawling terror. I do wonder if half-elves age. Harim says, unreasonable creature. You should have accepted the bleaching as a great gift, submitted to it quietly, avoided the agony of being. By fighting it, you only prolong your suffering. You know, I'm looking at this withered straw pile hiding under your helmet, and I don't think all these efforts are helping your bleaching much. Bwahahaha, says the troll. The face of the sorceress turns red, and, well, there we go, color. And a vein bulges on her forehead, a single one. Her fury echoes through the caves. Silence, you boneheads! Guards to me, and release the wyverns! Please don't. Don't release the wyverns. I don't remember having difficulty with wyverns, but don't do that. Well, we have, oh, that one over there. The pimple popple, is gonna be a problem. Did they stop waiting for me? Because I think they stopped waiting for me. think we're gonna be fine. Serenity, a shield back there. I say we're gonna be fine. We are already suffering from constitution damage, which I have chosen to ignore. They're still... Oh, they're fighting Emery? Idiots. Don't fight Valerie. It is a waste of time, because you can't hit her. At least I expect you not to be able to hit her. There we go. There we go. Yes, yes. You can die all you like. How long is that gonna last? 5 minutes. It's not. It's just a minute, but it is really bad. Okay. Ooh, we're skinning. Okay. Let's get some of that. And yes, they're still fighting, but it doesn't matter. They're gonna... Oh, I didn't mean to get the light crossbow. It's fine. Mighty Constitution +1, Head Event of Vast Intelligence +2, Natural Armor +2, Protection +2, Cloak. Yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And I can drop you. Okay, where are we going? Is that it? Because I think that's it. Yes, die, perish, murder. There's such death in happening right now. Oh, did you stop? Good job stopping. Apparently, or is there a saving throw? It lasts for a long time, but there's a saving throw. Is that it? I think that's what happened. Anyway, it didn't matter because we don't die. There's an ancient wyvern over there. Were these not ancient? I think these were a little bit more, a little bit newer. Fighting the bleaching. Practical guidance. That's not practical guidance. That's self-help. Longsword called the Unbound Blade, which is a +4 longsword. Let's look at what we have. Because I think we have a Warhammer over here, which is a +3. You have a bastard sword. You have a big club. You have a chilly midnight +3. Nobody uses longswords. Yeah. I mean, that's an interesting weapon. It's got shock. 10 to 22 damage. Yeah, it's pretty good. That constitution damage is... I hate it. It's also the reason why I didn't really care if they would just lose all their health. Yeah, it's weird. Are they capable of ranged attacks? Yeah, I didn't care if they would lose all their health because the... Because I need to sleep anyway. Yeah, those sneak attacks that Octavia is doing... That changes things a lot. She finally can pull her weight. Minus Constitution again. Skin all that. Take all that. Just fail all those. Oh, there's more venom. Sure, take all the Constitution away. Potentially. Hopefully not. Yeah, she's losing Constitution. This is bad news. What can I do here? I don't remember. Oh, it's you. Neutralize poison. Please do. Good. Okay. Ooh, we found a shortcut to mushrooms. Not really. To a ring, and also a few spells. The Ring of Blur. Continuous blur spell effect. That's good. That's really good. Because blur adds to armor class, I think. So she really needs that. But if I give you this... What does blur do? 20% miss chance. That's the flat... A flat... That's yeah, it's just a flat bonus of 20% miss chance. It's pretty good for our tank. She's not very blurry right now, though. She's just a little bit smoky. It's fine. There's not a passage over here. There's some entrails. I think this is the way back to where we were already, which is great. Level design. And we're out of here. We're also out of time, so we're gonna sleep outside in the next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.